Alrighty, good evening and welcome to Eugene Snyder Field here at Argos, Indiana, where we have the sectional championship matchup with the Argos Dragons versus the Winamac Warriors. It's a beautiful, kind of risky weather may be coming here in the near future to us this evening, but right now there's no rain. It's a nice temperature to play. The lights are on and everybody's ready to go. You got Andy Stone here with Doug Heckman and Peyton and Phil on the camera, hooking us up out there on the bleachers. Going to try to stay dry as possible if the rains hit. We had a little bit of weather come through with the girls sectional today up at Lakeville, but they came out on top with the big.
Heard that game ended a little prematurely.
13 minutes because of lightning, and they knew it was kind of out of reach when it was 7-0. So
yeah.
So the Lady Dragons advance and are the 2018 sectional champions for sectional 35. So that was a great win for them.
Good.
Keeping
Congratulations.
the tradition alive here at Argos. And tonight the boys are going for, I think, the 9th straight or 8th straight? 9th straight.
They're streaking.
Straight sectional championship tonight versus the Winamac Warriors. So the captains are over getting a flip, and you can see that. And then when we're going to have the lineups, we'll turn the Mike's headset over to Mike Sabansky, who's doing the call for the pitch here tonight. And we got Isaac Smith on the scoreboard. He's going to try to keep up with it. I don't know.
Had a lot of rain today, but the field looks to be in good condition.
Yeah, there'll be a few soft spots out there, but the field has got a slight pitch to it where it drains very well. So, well, I tell you, we had standing water up at Ancel College today, and the field knows it now that there's been a game on it because it's pretty muddy. But this is beautiful this evening, and it's going to be a great action for the fans at home, staying dry. So the south goal is going to be defended by the Dragons, and Winamac's going to go heading south to try to get a few goals in, and we're going to see if the Dragons can prevent that and put a few on the north side. So looks like the teams are lining up, and we're going to get ready for the national anthem, and we'll have Mr. Sabansky read the lineups and for the starters and see what we can do to match the Lady Dragons' success. All right, we want to thank everybody at RTC4 TV for another great day of coverage and helping us bring this to the fans that were unable to make it. Winamac has brought a large crowd, which they are very, very proud of this team for putting the work in, and they have done a fantastic job. Exciting game last time, Doug, with a PK shootout versus Caston. Game. It was a very, very good game, and a
little bit of extra time and a great shootout.
Yeah, here we got Coach Stone from the girls' side carrying his sectional trophy, and he's hoping to have some pictures, I think, with the boys' side for both teams. We're going to, I imagine they'll announce that or broadcast that at halftime about their victory to get the fans going. So here's the lineups, and I'm going to turn my headset over to Mr. Sabansky, put him under some good old pressure to make sure he doesn't mispronounce anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now for our starting lineups. In white tonight will be the Argos Dragons. They'll be represented as Argos on the scoreboard. A sophomore, 00, Colton Markley. A junior, number 3, Sam Manikowski. A senior, number 4, Coleman Norris. A junior, number 5, Will Mills. A sophomore, number 6, Cameron Markley. A junior, number 7, Chino Rook. A sophomore, number 8, Carsden McCramer. A senior, number 9, Lucas Vanderweel. A junior, number 10, Owen Nifong. A senior, number 12, Tim Allmeyer. A senior, number 14, Ian Kindig. The Dragons are coached by Coach Todd Vanderweel. And now the starting lineup for the Winamac Warriors. A senior, number 0, Carter Hedinger. A senior, number 2, AJ Ruff. A freshman, number 5, Alex Dark. A junior, number 6, Haley Sanders. A junior, number 7, Cole Pugh. A senior, number 9, Bryce Gunter. A senior, number 10, Reese Sutton. A senior, number 11, Adrian Haywazard. A junior, number 16, Matt Crisp. A senior, number 19, Brandon Henderson. And a senior, number 21, Roman Zupin. The Warriors are coached by Chad Burton. Tonight's officials will be Barry Andrew and Dan Amadai, and in the center will be Dennis Kladish.
All right, thank you, Mike Sabansky. Going very well. Camera work may. Carrie. Carrie Stricker sending me a message. Well, I don't care what order I say RTC 4 TV 2 or 4 or whatever. She's like, at least I can say that in the proper order. That's all right. We're loving it. I was busting her chops a little bit about her camera work because when she broadcast today's game, she filmed it. She did a great job. That group did a great job with some really tough conditions, and we want to thank them for their efforts up there, able to bring in the girls' victory. We talked about 7-0, and the boys are wanting to build on that same momentum and have the same positive effect and possibly trying to go as quick. The girls scored 2 in the first 2 minutes, so I don't know if that'd be
that's a hot start.
That was a very good start. So here's a good slip through with the ball. Owen Nifong goes out to Timmy Allmeyer. Fakes, puts it over to Kindig. And the Dragons are moving the ball quite well. Nifong just goes square over to Manikowski. And the Dragons playing it out with the consistent passing, doing very well. Mills hits it over. Markley, Chino, unable to get it. Run through, and it's hit forward.
That's one thing that Coach Vanderweel is going to want to see early from the Dragons is some nice spacing and passing. When they've struggled this year, they've been lacking that.
Yeah, well, and they're just going to see how the field is. It's going to be a little soft. It's definitely going to be wet, so therefore you got to play the feet more often. And Timmy Allmeyer goes through 5, and going to fade it through, and it gets broke up, but he gets it back.
You should see some tricky skippers towards the goalkeepers tonight.
Everybody needs to crash it today because there are going to be some very, very skipped the balls, and some distance shots would be a good idea on the menu for both squads. They can skip one past goalie. So Dragons put it up to Norris. Looks, megs him, gives it over to Chino. Back to Norris. Here comes the first cross of the game in front, and it's straight to the keeper.
Nice cross. Well fielded by the keeper.
Yep. Hedinger, he did a great job for them.
He continues his strong play.
Yeah, he did very good with casting, so he's going to have his work cut out. There's no doubt about it. Dragons will probably have quite a bit of shots, but you know what? All it takes is one or two in the other way, and it can change everything with the game. So, long throw. Sanders has it. The Dragons need to be aware of that throw. They've watched her a couple games. They should know that. Manikowski. Zupin.
Some physical play up front from the Winamac Warriors.
Yeah. That was 50-50.
Yeah.
But just when you lean down and go up, it just looks bad. So that's probably why he called it. But I thought that was a pretty good challenge.
Yeah.
Knife
a little bit smaller size-wise in general from the Dragons. It's good to come out there and get aggressive.
Smashed from Nifong, slip forward, and here comes Winamac back. Nifong outsteps it, and it's going to be throwing for Winamac.
There's that big throw again.
Yep.
Dragons dribbling out of the backfield. Nice pass into the mid.
And here's Chino with his first opportunity. And he puts it wide, and it goes past. Knew that from the way he hit it with the angle that it was not going to be on frame. But that's a good little through ball.
We had a call back there.
Oh, and he called Chino on he called Chino on a foul.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He definitely wasn't an offsides call.
No, he said he had his arm up, so he shoved the guy out of the way, according to the official, to get to the ball.
So far, the officials
making
indicating
sure
that there's not going to be much physicality.
There's not going to be physicality. I guess they're playing it safe tonight. And that's a good tackle.
He came up big a lot of times the other night.
Yes, he did. All right. We got extra cords in here. Not really sure. Here's a chance. And it's blocked. Good opportunity, and it's blocked.
Cleared away by Winamac.
Almeyer has it. Going to go round two. Puts it back to him. And it's out of bounds. Going to be thrown for the Dragons. And out. Ay.
Kind of
I don't know.
A little bit of a push.
Wowzers. He doesn't want any physicality out of this game. So, well, the Dragons here's the biggest thing you talk to players about. You play to how the officials call in the game.
Yeah.
If they're letting you play physical and tough and everybody's working hard, that's fine. You play it. But if it's going to be touch and go, you have to play that way and be understanding of it. Mills makes, and it's broke up. Miss hits, and it should be Winamac's ball. Broke up and hit forward. And the goalkeeper's miscommunication, and he has to kick it out instead.
Yeah, he needs to be very direct about calling that defender off and coming out quickly.
The defender wanted him to come get it more than he was wanting to.
Yeah. And from up here, you were thinking goalkeeper's coming out.
Yeah. Ball's played forward, and it's out in the center. Zupin tries to head it. Gets away with it, and here comes Kindig on him.
Slows it down.
Sanders puts it forward. And out on Mills, throw in for Winamac.
We've had a whole lot of Argos early.
Yeah.
On here.
Yeah, we have. It's a little high pressure, but once again, pressure and ownership and possession of the ball does no good unless you put it in the net. You can possess it there all day long, but if they put one in. Kindig hits it forward. It's going to skip over. Heads it right to Norris if he runs through it, and he does. And it's played out by Winamac.
Nice clear. That was a dangerous ball. Bouncing around at a dangerous spot on the field for
Yes.
Winamac.
And it's going to be throw-in for... Well, I tell you what, the ball boys are going to earn their pay today. With this wet grass, it's going to be out of bounds quite a bit. Mills with a great touch. Gives it over to
Gonna have a
Vanderweel.
little bit of time.
Drops through. Here comes Kindig. Kindig and is blocked with the shot. Here comes Markley. And he decides to take a touch and then a shot, and it's going to be over to goal.
Well, that was a nice drop pass to set up that shot by Kindig.
Man, I tell you what, the pressure is on for Winamac.
Yeah, this makes for a long game if they're going to play it this way.
Yeah, well, and it's, the Dragons are just going to keep them locked in. We talked about with the first game for the Dragons, how it was parking the bus style of, everybody in the box to block as much as possible. And it will last for a while, but when they get tired of this and that, they start picking through, and then they'll take advantage of the chances. Markley has it. Puts it forward. Puts it back forward. Vanderbilt to Chino. Chino needs to take a shot, and he does, and it's just wide. Another nice rip. Just needs to put that in that back corner.
He hit that well. He had plenty of time. You gotta like the opportunities the Dragons getting earlier there. They're good quality shot opportunities.
Yep. Winamac shifts. Gonna get ready for the goal kick. Played back. Miscommunication again, and it's broke up, and there's a foul. And here's a really good opportunity for a free kick.
We usually see a knife on come up and take these.
Well, if it's further away, yes. Now, when it comes to these short ones, Vanderweel likes to take them. Nice little curlers usually in. This team, on free kicks, it's rarely is it someone taking a shot on frame. It's just a play. And there it is. And he couldn't get to it. And Nifong hits it, and it misses. That was a great play. It was like a decoy. Just it was not able to get to it.
Yeah, nobody was within 20 feet of that ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, Manikowski's run was a little bit off on the timing, and he couldn't get there. Carson McCramer has it, puts it wide, and it's broke up. Sanders tackles it away from him. She is absolutely fantastic. Can't say enough about how much she does for the team for Winamac. Nifong puts it forward, run through, and it's played up to Chino. Chino has it wide. And that's a good, strong play. Puts it in the corner. And here comes an angle, and he hits it out. Throw in for the Dragons. I'd like to see Chino just take that and curl it right in with the wind's going to be working with them. Had numbers.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. The Dragons have had a lot of trouble when they try to put that ball up into the corner. It seems like it goes out more than not, and they don't even get an opportunity out of it. They're way better placing that in the middle of the field.
Good things happen when it's in front of the goal.
Yes.
Ball's played out. Good hit. Hedinger. Almeyer heads it across the pitch. McCramer puts it forward. Markley saves it. Turns, shields, and drops it. Puts it back up. Mills. Oh, and that's a good through ball. Here comes Markley, and he goes around him. And they're going to say it was out of bounds and throw in for Winamac.
Played ahead. Dragons switching fields here. Looks like they'll play it back to the backfield. You don't see that a lot out of the Dragons here. Over to Almeyer.
They're always wanting to go forward.
Yeah.
And Almeyer's got the speed. He goes around them, fakes, and gets it up. A nice little triangular passing. Almeyer has it. Puts it back over to Kindig. Kindig puts it forward. Norris settles it and puts it in. That's exactly what we're talking about. And it missed.
The other side.
Sanders and Chino Rokes going after it, and he keeps it away from the keeper. All he's got to do is finish, and He does, and there's goal number 1 for the
Wow.
Dragons.
What a tight angle that he slipped that into.
Wow, he put near post gold on that.
We couldn't even tell if that was outside of the net or inside of the net from here.
Not until it hit the backside and rolled, but that's going to do the first one for the Dragons. It was a good effort and just a little bit of a miscommunication. But that all came from that early ball, like we just mentioned, in from Norris. Get it in front of the goal, and good things happen, especially when it's wet and it's kind of slippery and the ball's skipping. And it right there shows the dividends from it.
And Chino's got it back here on this side of the field. Tries to play a ball in, but a lot of traffic in there.
Yep.
Really just another one of those ticky-tacky
fouls called.
Shoelace
now,
fouls.
So here's Nifong. He's back a little bit, so he's going to go ahead and try one. I'd like to have him put one on frame. I got to tell you what, we want to thank everybody at tuning in tonight. Both of these schools, Winamac and Argos, are partnered with RTC for TV. And with Scott Sager and all the guys down there, with them doing such a great work, both of these communities get the benefit of having them for football and basketball, soccer, and whatnot. So it's been fantastic for both schools. And I think Argos has been in on it for a few years now, to say the least. And we want to thank everybody out there. Great ball from Chino wide. He puts it over to Mills. Mills looks, and he's going to fake and cuts it back. A little bit heavy, but he still gets it back, and here comes Norris. Norris with the shot. It's headed up and headed out.
As organized as the Winamac defense was the other day, they were really methodical. They've lost some of that tonight. You see a lot of balls sort of played towards the center and not cleared cleanly, and they're paying the penalty for it.
Well, you know, there's a couple factors. We always talk about maybe the level of quality of the team they're playing is a little higher with the Dragons and this and that. But the wet field, it really makes it stressful for especially defensive players trying to get a quick clear when the ball comes in onto them. So hits it all the way across. Almeyer misses, and that's one of those touches we were just talking about, just misses with the judging of it. Norris gets it. What a steal on Norris. Puts it up to Chino Roque. And it's broke up and plays it through. Great ball from from Mills.
Run down with the defender.
Yep, Markley, good battle.
He had a nice punt earlier, and another nice one.
Yeah, they're getting out there past midfield with ease. Dragons go wide again. Lures them in, and he takes them on. Puts it forward. Chino's up there, and he's got it. Puts it off over the goal, and it's going to be a goal kick.
For Winamac to get anything going on the other side of the field, they're going to have to be able to apply the pressure in the midfield, and they're not getting the challenge there that they need. The Dragons have way too long to get up and look around and mount their offense.
Well, you got to love the fan support the Warriors have. They've been at it all week, and they're still here battling. And there's a ball, and it's off of Winamac, just about a goal, and it's going to be a corner kick.
That was really a close call.
Yeah, it was. And that was a great ball in from Chino.
That's what he does, though.
Yeah, you want that nice head height. That was right there. It just went off the chest of Winamac, and it was a great for them. Here's a good ball in, and Nifong with the header, and it's just wide. Uncontested. Nifong is so strong in the air. Does so many of his late game antics, comes right off that head and into the goal. He's saved the Dragons multiple times in the past 2 seasons. Sanders goes around, drops it. Great play from her. Winamac now starting to move the ball a little better. Dragons going to intercept that one. Markley has it. Goes wide. Norris drops it back, and it's cut up. Kindig. And that's a good fake. And gets around another one, and they're going to play advantage. And now it goes wide. Markley fakes. And Markley's got a chance, and he puts it low and hard. That's a great save by Hettinger.
You saw the ultimate sin there for a defender. he
swinging the leg and just hoping you're going to stop
showed his backside, so to
Yes.
speak.
And Almeyer with the slip. He's so fast he falls down standing still. And that's good defensive play by Zupin. And Almeyer's not wasting time. He gets it in, and Vanderweel goes through him, battles through it, and gets it up to Chino. Here he comes. Puts it back to Vanderweel. And it's the shot wide, and it's going to stay in, though. It curls. And they're going to drop it back to Vanderweel. Or Mills. Mills takes a touch, and it's blocked.
He's not waiting for help.
Nope, and it's stolen right away. McCramer and Sanders steals it, and here's a miss hit.
Ball's played ahead.
And Naifong's going to put it forward, way up, and good touch. Drops it right back to Almeyer, who's going wide. Puts it through. Here comes an early ball, and no, he takes it up the field a little bit further. Now he hits it in. Miss hit, and that's a great save to kick it out by the defense. Markley, miss hit, gets it over to Ken Digg. Mills. Ball's played straight up in the air. And the Dragons are just kind of waiting for that second ball, letting it come down, knowing that there's only one Winamac Warrior in front of them at the time. Zupin plays it through.
Nice ball.
And here comes Sanders. And it's going to be a goal kick. I love the tenacity out of her. She was not scared one bit. Took a little hit, a little bump from Naifong and kept on going.
If he thinks she wasn't going to challenge that ball, think again.
Yep. I tell you what. I'm going to be recruiting her for U18 travel team up here in Argos. I tell you that right now.
Yeah.
She is quality. Put forward. Vanderweel looks and plays it simple over to Chino, who backheels it. And it's going to be played out by Winamac. Throw in. There's two Dragons. Chino has it. And he's not going to get to it. And out of all the calls he's made, that was a clear and evident kick to the field. When he went to play it, he gets kicked, and he doesn't make that call. It's all right.
Got to say the Dragons look ready to play tonight.
Yeah.
Really good effort right off the pitch, and they're challenging everything. Great hustle.
Oh, that's a good ball from Naifong.
They're working hard.
Yep. And that's a miss hit, and that's right there. Norris has it, and 21's got some wheels. And he gets there. 24, sorry. Misses. Norris, very composed. Header. Oh, and it's in the box, and it's blocked. The handball? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's all right. No call. And the Dragons missed that opportunity, and that's a great ball in. Chino's got an open time. Here he goes and puts it square. Vanderweel looks, drops. Kindig. And it's off wide.
Hey, nobody's ready for that. That was a tricky little shot pass kick.
It was a shot pass kick.
It was. It just depends where who gets to it first.
Just remember.
The Argos player got to it first, so it was a pass. If the goalie got it, it was a shot.
That's right. There's a good play by Manikowski. Manikowski's got him, and he's got the speed. Gives it up to Chino, and it's broke up. Manikowski's still battling, and he's not wasting time. And he misses, but he gets through him again, and he's going to get it back, and that's great technical play. The boys and Manikowski going to throw it in. Well, he's staying up. He's like, all right, I'm staying up. I'm going up top here for a minute. And that's a good throw in. Almeyer gets the throw in. Manikowski gets back into place. And he gets through. Coleman has it again, puts it forward. I want to see him put that one back up in the center. He's trying to feed it directly to Chino, but Chino's kind of surrounded at the moment. Put it in the center and see what happens. Mills, or Kindig with a great turn. He's getting through. Puts it in, and here's just a chance. Markley hits it, and it's going to be saved.
Well, despite all this, we're at 1-0.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a lot of offense. That's a lot of shots on goal and a near miss shots.
Yep. Headed forward. They're going to play a foul on Mills.
This will be one of the first times we've seen Winamac sort of push up and
down at this end, yeah.
We'll get to see what they come up with.
This will be the first time it's actually been basically in the box, except for when Sanders battled Nifong over on the corner. Here's a ball in. It slipped, and it's no good. Corner kick.
We saw a few of those kicks taken by the Warriors against Caston, and they really just tried to loft it over the line each time.
Yep. Well, the one free kick was really nice. The other day we saw when the Dragons, who was that against? That was the free kick is just really gorgeous.
North Miami the other night?
Down at this end, it was against Culver.
Oh,
the shot on Culver, it was really, really nice. So Sanders taking the corner. She's got it on line. She's ready to go. And I'm going to talk to Zupin and Nifong.
The hockey move. You got to send a guy out there and try to get in the way of the keeper.
Yep.
Is that what the warning was about, right?
Well, I don't know if they made contact with him beforehand. Nifong heads it straight out. It's going to be a corner kick again.
I like that move.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as you can get away with it.
Yeah, and Zupin's a big kid. He's really thick and this and that. So you can get somebody in the – it's hard for a keeper to save it if they can't see it.
Yeah. I was just to drive them nuts back there.
And she curled it right in there. She had a good attempt. Nifong headed up and out.
You can see Markley's bothered by this.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his clear sight run.
That's a good play. It's not a foul because he did get his shot off in that, and the contact was when he was there. So, and Markley with the big hit. He's battling the wind a little bit. There's a miscue, and Chino's going to get it.
Couple guys battling for the ball there.
Yeah, it's kind of a soft officiating, but you know what? He's been very consistent in his calls.
That's right.
Kindig with a shot, and it's blocked. That was a good hit. But yeah, he's been 100% consistent. Really, he's just telling them, "Hey, I'm not letting it get out of control today." So, Nifong has it.
Winamac's coming up to press the fullbacks,
and Almeyer puts it there. Norris, and there's Winamac's throw.
The pinball wizard.
Yeah. I tell you what, I got to give it to the fans. They're very excited and they very positive, and I that stuff makes a difference. And here comes first bit of subs for the Dragons.
Well, it shows you how they feel about their soccer program.
Yeah, it's growing. It's growing, and they got very good pride in it. So Markley's on the right. Mills is out. Osborne's in. Stone is in. And out comes Coleman Norris. Norris did very well on this side. Vanderwill heads it. It's hit back forward. Markley gives it over to Vanderwill. Vanderwill gets it. And Osborne over to Stone. Gabe Stone on his left. Turns, goes around. Again. Puts it in the middle. And they're going to call the foul.
Dragons doing a nice job of swinging it around and working both sides of the field tonight, too. We've seen it. They pull it back and they move it up the left a little bit. And sometimes they become one-dimensional, just trying to pound it up the right side.
Yep. Well, once again, it's another free kick, dangerous position. And it was kind of a soft foul. He already got the pass away. Here's a shot, and it's blocked by the wall. The wall did its job.
And that's
what you want. Gets the ball to Stone. He carries with his left. Fakes. And here comes a right-footed cross. And it's a beautiful ball, and nobody's there. And there's a shot, and it's over. Corner kick because the keeper touched it. Corner by Stone, and it's a great ball, and it's headed up and headed forward by Nifong. It's in the middle, and it's hit out. Great defensive play by Winamac Warriors. See, that's, to me, I'm surprised that's not a call.
Yeah.
Chino, shot, and it's no good, wide.
Winamac substitution, Hugh Henderson.
Well, here comes Winamac. They're going to try to dig out and mount another offensive attack here. But they just had trouble getting it past that next level. Like there's a brick wall to midfield for them tonight. They're pressing high now.
Ball's played back. Yeah, it's got to have 60 minutes of play to be considered a full game. So broke up. Osborne puts it to Nifong. I'd really like to see Nifong about midfield. And that's a good hit from Nifong.
That was a big question for me before this game, where we'd see Nifong come out and play.
Oh, Coach Vanderwell has him more defensive-minded right now.
I assumed we'd see him in the defense until he was needed to throw forward and get some more pressure.
Almeyer with the heavy touch. He runs through it and takes it. And he's going to go around the two standing because he knows he can get him. Fakes.
Nice pullback.
And goes around again. And there's going to be a corner. All right, you got to give it credit. Give him credit. Number 24. Johansson, he's working hard over here on this right side. He did
the best job he could of staying in front of Allmeyer there.
Yeah.
And he's so quick.
Yeah.
Just a little stop ball like that can be devastating. His stop and start.
Oh, great ball by Markley. Missed. And they're going to call a foul on the Dragons.
Ball slipped by the Dragons.
Yep. Drops it to the keeper. Markley.
Ooh, dangerous.
Hits, plays it out to Nifong.
Run down.
Played wide again. Kept it in. And now it's out on the Dragons.
Defender did a nice job of taking the angle to catch him.
And there's a foul, and Winamac's. Nifong's up. Nifong talking to the official, and that's not going to do you any good.
That's one of the fouls tonight we saw right up here right away and said that's a foul.
Yep. Ball's played out. Stone has it. Now Winamac. Good work out of the Warriors.
Good midfield pressure.
Argos substitution, Brady.
Well, Winamac keeps up some solid tackling, and they could be heading into halftime just down one goal, which is a small miracle from what we've seen so far in this.
At this moment, yeah, just because the goalkeeper, Hettinger, has done a great job. And nice slip from the Dragons. Played out. Kendig puts it back forward in the middle. Swing and a miss. It's off the side of the foot. And comes back for it. Puts it wide. Switches fields.
A nice run by the fullback. Tried to get Chino deep in the corner. And Chino will have the throw.
Yep. Here's a chance, and it's broke up again by Winamac. Well, we talk about this pressure. Freshman Brady has it, going to throw it in. The pressure's on, and sooner or later, they're going to get some seams to where they can move the ball in the middle just like that and hit out. But you can only retreat and try to protect those gates for so long. It's like being in a game of Risk and end up moving everything to Madagascar. Sooner or later, the numbers just get to it, and it's like, I'm not giving up. I got Madagascar. So great play here. Osborne looks square and gets it over to Vanderweel. Vanderweel with the shot, and it's wide. The boys need to relax and pass it in the back corner.
We have some fresh legs coming on here for the Warriors.
Yep.
We haven't seen much substituting so far in this game.
No, Sanders is back in. All right. Brady with the settle. Markley has it. Goes around, and it's off of her. Winamac, so it's going to be thrown for the Dragons. They get it to Roke real quick. He's going to turn. Looks. And he does get a ball across, and here's the Dragons, Gabe Stone, and he just hits it back over to Chino.
That's
still in. Chino looks, drops it. Markley. Shot, and it's over the goal from 10 yards.
Boy, that's two.
Two more opportunities right there. The Dragons.
Those need to be goals.
Ooh, boy. Gabe's going to want that one back.
There's going to be games where those are your only two opportunities.
You betcha.
And they better get focused on finishing.
Well, I think that ball got there slightly quicker than Gabe was expecting because it skipped and kept on going. And he didn't even swing. He just made a good connection, and it was all the way back to Chino before Chino really was ready for it. Ball's played up, and good header. And Kendig heads it forward.
All things considered, the field's really in fantastic condition from what I expected.
Yeah, it's real nice. Good ball forward by Winamac. And it's broke up by Nifong. And Osborne looks, gives it over to Chino. Chino falls. Sanders takes it away from him. Ball's played forward, back up. Stone has it.
Good containment out front from Winamac.
Gabe Stone on his left, and he gets the touch. Can he get the cross off? He pulls it back. Fakes, and now he's going to get it. Nope. And he gets through two and still battles for it, and the ball's in the middle. Kendig taps forward to Chino Roke. Chino.
He's dangerous there.
Shot, and it's no good.
Boy, you don't want to be seen falling down with a striker in the box like that. That's dangerous
that's
stuff.
Very dangerous. But Gino, I think Gino got him more than
yeah, he initiated the contact. Yeah,
but well, Winamac's going to be excited about going in so far, even if they give up another one before half. There, because it's a good battle.
And here we go.
Sam Manikowski plays it wide, nice and calm to Markley. Markley gets through one, gets through two, gets it back,
nice
and that's a good pass by Kendig, and it goes up to Chino and puts it wide.
That was one of the better passing sequences I've seen in the Dragons this year.
Just a nice and smooth transition.
Yeah.
Chino's got time, settles, fakes, goes around, and here comes a good cross, and it's played out for a corner kick.
Nice job of the defense. Quick ball in.
And header by the freshman, and it's just about a goal. He had a beautiful header earlier on in the season, and that one was just a little bit high.
The Dragons are asking, are these goals regulation size or what tonight?
Well, the goals haven't changed, just the accuracy at the moment. But the constant pressure, like I said, it's just been fantastic. And Winamac, you got to give them kudos. They have been battling hard to keep it out of that net. And there's a great steal, Chino, but he comes right back and takes it. And he dribbles it out, trying to do too much, just needs to distribute that ball. Long throw from Sanders. Markley heads it up. It's out. Ball's played forward.
It's a nice seal.
And Brady's got time to settle that. Kind of a freshman mistake there. He's got time to settle that and play it up for distance. Good ball. Osborne. And Sanders breaks it up. Manikowski hits it over. Zupin.
Nice
battles.
move.
Blocked again by Kindig. Played forward. Straight to Vanderweel. Vanderweel's got Stone on the run on the wing. And he gives a great ball back to Vanderweel. Here comes a chip in. And it's blocked. And it's going to be throw in for the Dragons.
Well, it's never a good sign when your fullbacks have had twice the work out of your strikers.
Yeah.
Here by halftime, and they got to be feeling some fatigue.
Well, if you notice, there's 3 or 4 of the Winamac, unfortunately, already have hands on the knees trying to get some air.
Yeah, you saw that on that last run they made up the field. They were they were walking up slowly.
Good tackle by Winamac. Vanderweel has it and plays it back. Nifong goes over to Manikowski. Manikowski lets it roll. Gives it to Markley. Markley sees Manikowski and doesn't read what he's doing. Manikowski is wanting that ball in the wing, and he tries to go square when he ran past it. Ball's played forward. And that's a great tackle.
That was a nice slide tackle.
And Stone throws it in, not wasting any time. Almeyer, 700 mile an hour.
Played back to the defense. See
Knife
if they
on.
look to switch field here.
And he gets it right over to the freshman Brady. Brady takes a touch forward and lost control. And it's out of bounds, throw in for the Dragons.
A little 2-minute warning here on the half.
Kindig to Markley. Transition. Chino pulls it over. Goes around. And it's going to be throw in. Good sportsmanship from Markley. And 16, Christ. It's it's a corner kick.
Yep.
Ball in. Oh, and the freshman makes a touch forward. And here we go. Drops it. Manikowski fakes.
That's a nice drop there.
Yep. Nifong's up, waiting for the ball. Get that cross in early, and he doesn't. And there's just too many Warriors swarming it. Zupin keeps it up and plays it out. And
Nice effort.
Brady.
Allmeyer wrangles it.
Almeyer. And he's just too.
He's on skates.
He is just too fast. They don't make cleats big enough for that kid to stop in the wet grass, I tell you.
And here comes the Warriors. Turned away.
Kindig puts it up. And
Argos
there's a
with
great
the
ball,
counter.
and it's broke up again. Osborne. Nope, that's Mikey Richards. Almeyer back on his side. And it puts the ball a little too far. Can Gabe Stone get to it? No. And that's going to be the end of the first half, where the Dragons going in with a 1-0 lead. So we're going to take a quick break. We got Coach Stone up here from the girls program. We'll talk to him about his sectional win. First sectional title as head coach for the Lady Dragons.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, and we're back. We're going to talk with Joe Stone, head coach for the women's program here at the Dragons, Argos High School. Congratulations on your first sectional victory, first championship win, and all that good stuff. And the girls played very well, came ready to play by the sounds of it.
Yeah, they come out hot right off the bat. We scored in the first minute and never looked back. I mean, they were all over Rochester today. My hat's off to Rochester. I mean, they never quit. They played hard the entire time, but we had a game plan and the girls executed perfectly.
Well, during season they battled really hard, and the Lady Dragons beat them, but it was a 2-0 scoreline, and it wasn't probably up to what you were wanting out of your girls. They kind of just were thinking, all right, let's go. But game plan for this one was totally different, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, totally different. The game plan, honestly, was probably pretty close to the same, pressure. But, in the first time we played them, we did not do that. And, yesterday, before this game today, we had practice, and, I ordered pizza, and we watched tape. We watched film, tons of film.
Yeah.
We watched a little bit of the Ville game from the night before, and then we watched the old Rochester Argos game 3 weeks ago. And, the girls, I think, saw everything that I was talking about, and they came out today and they went with the game plan, and it, proved very, very fortuitous to us.
Well, just like today's game so far, the Dragons are up halftime 1-0, but it's been literally a bombshell of attempts. And right now, the only difference is for your girls' team, they finished. And we finished with 7, and we held them to minimal shots, just like the Dragons have, but we've been unable to finish as far as the boys' program today.
I mean, we're finishing. It was the best we finished all year by far. So, we just didn't force anything today. We just played. And the girls came out, and, they, like I said, they were ready to play. It was very evident.
Well, the nice thing is it was a hat trick for Dunlap.
Yep.
She had an assist and Laura had an assist. And then I thought it was real nice that you allowed the senior, Laura Stone, to be able to take a PK and give her little moment.
Usually Morgan's my PK taker, but she was sitting on the bench at that time.
Yep,
so when that happens, I move down to Laura.
Yeah.
But, the first minute of the game, that dictated everything about our team. I mean, Laura takes off. Morgan makes a perfect pass. She gets a shot off, but it's deflected, goes out of bounds. We get a corner kick. The ball's delivered perfectly, and Morgan just drills it into the back of the net. I mean, killed it.
Yeah,
it hit the keeper, her shoulder/hands, and she had no chance whatsoever. So it was an incredible goal. I mean, it's one of those that got me to jump up and down.
There you go. Well, we talk about girls especially sometimes don't always have that go get them, I'm going to just Hulk smash style header, and that's how I got described when I was on the phone with Amy.
It
was just, and when I got home, I watched it, and I was like, wow.
I mean, everything just went perfect, But even Parker Boffman's goal, she attacked with pace, and Hannah Trump, Laura lays one across the middle. Hannah settles, shoots far post exactly like she's supposed to. I mean,
she was very composed, and for a freshman, that was really nice to see. Composed, put it in the back corner.
And we kind of backed off trying to score later on in the game. Because we were pretty much in command. So I was able to get a lot of my other young players in, and they handled the pressure beautifully, and they played very well. So I was very impressed with that.
Yeah, we got to see a full reign of the roster with Bowenbacher, and I saw Carly Miller out there and this and that, and they haven't had a lot of varsity minutes. Sabansky, they haven't had a lot of varsity minutes.
Some of those girls didn't play 1 minute of varsity this year.
They experienced that, and such a huge victory.
Yes.
And it's going to be hard for them to top that unless they just keep on playing the way they are and keep on advancing, which the future looks bright. We've the game that we're going to find out who you play
is Monday at 6.
It's Monday at 6.
And it's between Couts and Hebron.
Couts and Hebron.
Couts and Hebron. That's who we play. That's out of the Boone Grove sectional. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm sure you've got game film for those guys.
I don't know.
Checking on the roster, maybe?
I've already looked up Max Preps, and I know everything I need to know about Hebron, and I haven't got to Couch yet because I came here to watch my son Gabe play in the boys sectional. So,
well, we're gonna go ahead and go to commercials and relax a little bit. It's good speaking with you. Congratulations again, a big win. Once again for the Lady Dragons, putting another sectional trophy in the case, and hopefully the bottom of it will say regionals in a week or so. So we're going to see how it goes, and we're going to watch the rest of this one and see if the boys can match the favor of it. So for everybody here, congratulations, and we're going to take a quick break.
Thank you.
There you go. I had to turn down because I didn't want anybody to listen to us chat here in the background. And the Dragons and the Warriors take the field, getting ready for kickoff of the second half. And we're going to see if the Dragons can fire up and if the Winamac Warriors can battle through and potentially tie the game. This is going to be exciting. I love the action. It's been very good. Hettinger's tough. He's a quality goalkeeper.
He's done a great job.
And now at Markley, he's really good, but he hasn't had to do much.
Right.
So, and that's, you know what, as a goalkeeper, you're bored to death, but you know what, as a coach, you're loving the fact that your goalkeeper doesn't have to do anything.
Yes.
That's always a bonus when it comes down to a game. So,
and from what I understand, Hedinger hasn't been playing soccer that long.
Oh, yeah.
Only a couple years in the game. And
he's got great hand-eye coordination, and he's done a fantastic job for the Warriors.
That was definitely a welcome break for the Warriors. You could see some fatigue setting in towards the end of the first half.
So here comes the Dragons, and to get it wide to Markley. And puts it square all the way back over to Norris. Coleman Norris takes it one more to Almeyer. Almeyer's going to slow down, and now he goes through. And it gets through the second one and plays it forward, and it's out of bounds, and a throw in for the Dragons.
Dangerous ball in the middle.
Ball. Shot. Over to goal.
Really leaning back, we could see the trajectory of that shot before it was struck.
All right.
Goal kick fielded by the Dragons.
Yep. Out of bounds, throw in for the Warriors. Played forward.
Nice step out of the backfield.
Knife on with a chip shot. Half of the field chip, basically.
A little glimpse of his range.
Yeah, he's got a few ball distance there. Sometimes if you catch a goalkeeper staying out deep, it pays dividends. There's a good ball. Settles. Oh, McCramer misses the read. And then, but you notice how he cuts back and covers. That should be Winamac's.
Yeah.
Winamac's throw. Yeah.
Oh, we might have a foul called there.
Zupin, Nifong battling.
Had a chance to use his drop there.
That's a great tackle.
It.
Nifong's going forward. He's not wasting time. He wants that ball. Played out of bounds. Going to be throw in for the Dragons. Here comes Chino. Going to drop it in the middle. Nifong's waiting, and he misses just barely, cleared out by Sanders.
That's a little bit of the strategic personnel movement we talked about in the first half. Is if they have trouble putting it in the back of the net, they send Nifong forward.
McCramer with a great run, and what a tackle! What a tackle! Oh, my, that was fantastic from Winamac. Number 2 again, yeah.
He's the man back there.
Andrew Ruff is just beast mode with that tackle, and here comes the chance. But the Dragons are just too fast. Winamac still has it. Manikowski, and it's going to be a throw in for Winamac. And Manikowski.
Arguing the call there?
No, he was just a little delay tactic to make sure his team's set up and in shape in the back. Ruff goes, puts it forward. Broke up by Kendig. Blocked partially. Markley goes wide.
A little behind him.
Yep. Didn't get the hit he quite wanted, and Almeyer is making a run. And when he makes a run, everyone knows it. Ball goes forward. Cleared out, settled. And there's a ball forward. Chino Roque all day long. Can he finish it? And he does! What a goal by Chino. Great through ball. Good touch. A little bit heavy, but he made up for it. And the boys need to just go down and stop messing around and get on the other side. Celebrations are all right, but
great finish. Better pass, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a fantastic through ball. That was absolutely stitched him. Beautiful. I think it was Lucas Vanderwill with that pass. I think that was Lucas. We can always reconfirm with the other side, but it was a great ball. And it's a good way for the Dragons to start the second half. break the will early. But I tell you what, Winamac is battling hard. They're not going to give up.
No, you'll see them battle to the end. I think I saw them come out, and they've made an attempt to have a little more passing attack here in the second half. I mean, the Dragons snuck one in, but
yeah,
they're going to need to have some possession to get anything going.
Kramer with another misread. Manikowski has it, and good through ball up. And here comes Vanderwill, who's got the wheels. He gets a good touch forward. Can he cut it in? And he does. Here's a chance. Square, and Chino just misses the hat trick. And the player goes down and slips. Almeyer's going to take it in now. He's going to take a chance. And he gets through 3. Now they're going to call, oh, my word. He calls that back when we're on top of the box with the ball, and he calls back for the foul instead of continuing play with the advantage. Literally dead square in front of the goal to take a shot. He calls it back. All right, well, Chino looks to service in. Kendig, 6'6", going in.
Chipper.
And headed high. And it's going to be a goal kick for Winamac. Good defensive play.
I think we've seen maybe 3 shots headed over the top of the goal so far this game.
I tell you what. Whew. Fans of Winamac still in it. Trying to fire the kids up. Headed by Kendig. Sanders settles. Gets it back. Drops it. Very composed, very relaxed. I like the way she plays the game. And Nifong's going to take it. Turns around and goes around him, and he's just going to take off. Plays the ball forward to Vanderwill, and that's a good ball up. Vanderwill gives it over to Chino. Chino looks. Chino has a chance for the hat trick. And they're calling offsides.
That was a beautiful pass by Vanderwill.
As Vanderwill was the one offsides from back here from Nifong. So it was a nice pass, but
Winamac dodged a bullet there.
yeah. All right. Ball forward. Markley first to it with a good settle. Now it's up to Chino, and that's a good ball forward from Norris. Chino's going to cut it back in the center. Fakes, puts it in, and side net, tries to get a goal, and with no angle, he needs to put that in for his team.
Yeah.
It's a good run forward.
Keeper had good coverage on that side. Lays that back, they get a chance at a higher quality shot for sure. Well, you see a little bit of a deflated Winamac team after that second goal.
Yeah. Well, and they're under a lot of pressure, and it gets very tiring. Chino has it, battles through, and that's a great tackle again. Now he's working a little too hard, trying to do too much. Needs to just relax and play the game. The ball will get back to him, and so will the opportunities for some goals.
It's not really Chino's game taking on 2
or 3, no.
Yeah.
But there it is. Here's a good chance, and it's cleared out. Manikowski. Nope. Nice ball. And that's a foul. And fans are trying to get them warmed up, get them going. And puts it up. Mills runs through it. And that's a good ball forward. Mills and Chino, not when the ball was played. Oof. Not when it was played. He was pretty much in line. Looked like it was pretty good, but they dropped the flag, so I don't know if the center waved it off.
And that one's rolling long.
Yeah. Coach Vanderwill yelling out some direction for his team.
Still haven't seen him go much to the reserves tonight. He's
well, 2-0's not a huge score line.
Yep.
Nifong. Mills plays it. Unfortunately, played it to the other team. Sanders runs through and takes it, but the Dragons get it back. Ruff has it. And that's good work and throw in for the Dragons. Great work out of the Winamac defense at the moment. Vanderweel gets 2. Battles through it.
He's winning those battles, too.
Yep.
And we got a push-off call there?
Yeah. Yep. Vanderweel has it. Back heels. Markley. Back heels to Chino. Cuts it in. Puts it square. And Kindig just misses. Mills passes in the center. And they go wide. Norris fakes, chips, and rolls it through the center, and Markley gets it. Almeyer. Shot. Blocked. And it's going to be a corner.
Dragons just arranged in a little half moon around the 18, and
they were sharks waiting for something to fall off the edge of the boat.
Fire away.
Man, just waiting for an opportunity. 29 and a half minutes to go.
And they're throwing all the way forward.
And there's a save by Hettinger again.
Allmeyer holding down the fort there at midfield, and everyone else is just thrown forward.
Yep. Ball played up, played forward, and Kindig again. Kindig has been in the center mid for the last few games, and he's done a phenomenal job.
Yeah, it's definitely a more comfortable position for him. He's got a nice stride. He covers a lot of the field well.
Yeah, him and Nifong kind of flip-flopped. I think Coach Vanderweel said, let's try this, and he's liking the success he's had. And Almeyer tries to cross it and gets it side net Sally. And that's going to be a goal kick. Here comes another sub for Winamac. Chris comes back in. Number 16, Chris, is back in. Winamac's tying his shoes. Vanderweel heads it back forward. Here comes Chino Roque trying to put a little pressure on it. Nothing too drastic. Ball's played there. And good turn and stolen by Norris again. Played in the middle by Mills. Vanderweel, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Seems every time Winamac gathers it and tries to punch it through a passing lane, the Dragons have been standing right in that passing lane every time. They've been exactly where they need to be.
Yeah, and Winamac on the defensive end has done quite a bit of the same thing. They just, by sheer numbers, are blocking a lot of opportunities the Dragons have had. Out on Chino.
Takes a lot of discipline to get in front of a player and stay in front, even though when they're getting ready to load up and unload one right in your face.
Yeah, they're going to smash one, and you still got to be brave. The Wall did their job earlier on in the game. So, well, Steve Stricker home with a new puppy. I didn't catch the dog's name, but got to see Macy in from Trine. It's a good shift for the Dragons and spreading the field. And that's a good tackle, but if they get across, here's a pass, and it's broke up in the center again. Mills. Mills is going to get it away. Sanders. Zupin. Mills is going to battle for it.
Nice move by Zupin.
Yep.
Up the side.
And Nifong's going to have the speed. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be a foul. And that's the first, and to be honest, that's the first time I've heard the Winamac or anybody do that today. The fouls of, that was a foul.
Yeah, the foul.
It was a foul. That's just how it goes. I mean, they were unhappy with the call, but it's just a quick boo just to let the official know that they were unhappy, and it's back to normal, positive and cheering. So that's good for them. Nice short play to Manikowski.
Here comes Winamac. Apply the pressure.
Straight to Kindig. Kindig. Almeyer. Back to Manikowski. Dragons are going to relax and move the ball around the pitch.
Good to see.
McCramer has it. Looks. Heavy touch.
Ooh, got away from him there.
Sanders takes it. McCramer. And Nifong plays it forward. And there's a good switch of field, and it's going to be cut off by Winamac, but Almeyer's going to pick up the pieces. Runs through it. Kira still going, and his own speed. And there's a shot! Hat trick!
It's his night.
Yep, it's an assist from Almeyer and a goal by
number 7,
Chino Roque.
assisted by number 12, Tim Allmeyer.
Almeyer he got going quicker than his feet again.
He's one of the few people I see that dribbles so fast and runs even faster, and he ends up leaving the ball just because he's just so fast. It's just crazy how he does it.
Chino's the beneficiary.
And he slows down, lets the ball roll back up to him, and then takes off again. Almeyer was wanting to go to goal himself and ran off from it, and then ended up passing it up to Chino, gets the goal. McCramer makes the steal, and now McCramer's going. Puts it into pressure, cuts across, puts it square. Mills. Mills with the shot, and it's wide. Good work out of the Dragons again. 3-0. 25 minutes left in the game.
Winamac going with a long kick there. I think they should pass it into their fullbacks and work it up a little bit.
Well,
they need to get some touches and some possession. They've lost the ball time and again in the midfield doing that.
Right now they're looking for anything, and they just don't want to take that risk of losing the ball close to their box. So they're trying to kick it as far away and then try to build from that point on. Oh, what movement out of the Dragons. I figure here in about 4 minutes with 20 left, we'll start seeing some subs for the Dragons, getting some fresh legs in. Long throw. Cleared out. Almeyer with a hit, and it's blocked. Mills. And just over. Nothing wrong with that shot.
Nope.
Take it early, take it off. And there's some movement over there on the bench.
Lots of shots over the top, and we were talking before the game. With those long shots, it's slippery weather. You want to just get them on goal, provide a lot of opportunities for you, and could be an indicator why we were 1-0 heading into the half.
Yeah.
With a little different shot strategy, could have scooped up some garbage goals.
Throw in for the Dragons. Vanderweel, Kindig, back to Chino to Vanderweel. Broke up by Winamac. Sanders keeps it in. Plays it straight to feet, and that's a good play by her.
I'm puzzled.
I don't know. I don't know.
Chino's not happy about it. But he should be happy because he has 3 goals.
Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy's unhappy. All right. Looks like, who's that on there? Sub in for Winamac and a sub up for the Dragons. That's probably Ellis. I didn't see that play right there, but the fans were unhappy. And Markley picks the ball up.
A little bit of action for the keeper.
He's going to roll it out to Nifong. Nifong looks, fakes, gives it over to Manikowski. Gives it straight square. Mills to Almeyer. And Almeyer runs past the ball. And Manikowski gives a great ball to Vanderweel. Goes around one. Heavy touch, tackled. Maintains possession, pulls back. Kindig goes wide. It's broke up, but Markley's going to battle through and get it. Markley with a curling shot.
Wow.
What a hit! Colton Markley with
beauty.
a brilliant curling shot coming across the face of the goal. Oh, my word. Man.
Argos goal by number 6.
That was a beautiful hit. Tough one for the keeper.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that, but that is a great hit. That's just a curler. And he's going to go take a seat. And in comes Gabe Stone, Osborne. And that's a
It's really
pretty
wide
nice
open
goal.
on that, wasn't
That's
he?
pretty nice goal. Well, he took it into where he opened space and said, hey, I'm going to take a chance. And that's a beauty of a shot, especially from up here. You got to see the full action of the ball and its curling motion into the corner like that. And the keeper was caught missed. And here's a good chance for Winamac. And Mr. Speedy Manikowski comes across and takes it out. Almeyer missed that. Cameron Marco with the beautiful goal. All right. Winamac trying to stay with it.
Baseball.
It's never good. And it's going to be a free kick for the Dragons. Markley gets the ball, passes it out. Dragons working it out of the back. Manikowski chips it forward. It's loose.
Ball played forward.
Allows the header, and then they both jump. Kramer. Oh, what a through ball.
Nice.
Threads it between three players. Chino Rogue puts it in the square. Missed, and here's a shot, and it's blocked.
Defender got there just in time.
Ellis
That
had a
was-
good opportunity, and it was just blocked.
Looked to be another hard shot on goal if it wasn't blocked there at the last minute. This Argos defense has been relatively mistake-free, very solid tonight.
Yep.
Any balls that came through, they've been headed away, knocked away, passed to the side. Very consistent defense. Though the attacks have been few.
All right.
Another ball sails wide.
Yep. Ball's played up. Stone comes away with it, drops it. Kindig, and it's broke up. Manikowski goes around two, plays it forward. Stone chips it, and it's out of bounds. Throw in for Winamac Warriors. McCramer hits it out of bounds. Throw in for Winamac.
Good stop.
Stone drops it. McCramer gets it through with the touch. Good tackle. It's going to be Argos ball
A very fatigued Winamac team we're looking at right now.
at the moment. Mikey Richards, freshman, battling. Loses it. Plays on. McCramer. Ball forward, and it's going to be a throw-in for Manikowski. Handball.
Yep. Winamac kick. We'll see him organize the offense and get ready to make some runs on this ball.
Here's the hit in the middle. Headed up. Played out. Kindig hits it forward, and now Vanderweel's on a run. Vanderweel's a 1v1 with the keeper. And finishes straight to the goalie. He had time to take that in and make that keeper choose.
Yeah,
and he just puts it straight to him. What a golden opportunity for Vanderweel. Osborne on the wide.
A well-timed run to put himself in that kind of open position.
Just did not finish it, and he's going to want that one back. Stone plays it forward to Kindig. Kindig looks. Goes through 3. Shot, and it's blocked. It's going to be a corner kick for the Dragons.
Argos substitution, Brady.
16:51. Or 15:51, sorry, left in the game. Stone is going to curl it back. There's an opportunity header, and it's going to be back to Stone, and he was not able to get to it. Mikey Richards got his head on it, but the Dragons were unable to get there.
He really kicked that one straight into the wind. We have a little bit of cross-field gust.
Yeah, at the moment. McCramer gets burnt, but he's got the wheels to come back. Ellis, oh, what a turn. Gives it over to Stone. Stone looks, plays it forward.
And rolled out. Winamac throw.
Nope, he's putting it on the ground, said there was a foul.
Oh.
Mikey Richards ran into him. It's all right.
A little bit of contact.
Stone has it now on the left. Gets it through. The freshen. Brady on there, and he gets it. Picked his
great
pocket.
Open field tackle there.
There's a good ball
Chips it
forward. And Markley picks it up with ease, but rolls it right out, and here comes the attack. They're not wasting any time. Gives it to Stone. Stone's going to take a touch, gives it over to Vanderweel. Vanderweel rotates it all the way across the field. Osborne settles. Brady breaks it up, and here comes Kindig. Goal kick.
In for Winamac, Sanders. In for Argos, Allen, Bolenbacher. Concession stand has half-price sloppy joes, $1.50 for a sloppy joe while they last.
Ball headed forward. Stone runs onto it. Takes a touch. Goes back in. Takes a nice pass. And here comes the Dragons. Oh, my word. He's at the top of the box. He's got to pull that trigger. Allen's got to shoot that. Mikey Richards.
Winamac ran out of bounds. The far side, just trying to do a little too much by himself over there, but there weren't any runners with him, so he didn't have any choice.
Plays it forward. McCramer got his wheels on. He's going. Takes a free space, and it's off of him. A little too heavy of a touch.
Yeah. You like to see a player carrying into the space that's provided ahead of them. I mean, take that space until they stop you.
Amy's asking for half-price sloppy joes at home. She heard it. She wants half-price sloppy joes.
Made them extra sloppy
And
for
Kurt
you.
Johnson's entering the game. Colt Markley. Colt Markley's out. Johnson's in. Freshman. Let me see. Is he a freshman goalkeeper? He's a freshman goalkeeper, of course. So, all righty. I'm going to let Dougie take over for a half minute. I got to step back here for a second, and I'll be right back.
Argos gathers the ball. Played it in the midfield. They switch fields. Ball put into the corner. A little too far ahead. And Winamac kicks it out of bounds. And they'll regroup. Chipped out of the corner for a header, and that sails wide.
Winamac substitution, Henderson.
Goal kick, Winamac. Appears they'll go with another long kick towards the sideline. Ball chipped into the middle. Stolen away by Argos. Knife on carries. Goal.
2-6.
Argos 19. Argos 19.
Cameron Markley, assisted by Gabe Stone.
Argos 16.
Argos goal by Cameron Markley.
Gabe Stone.
16 and 19.
Gabe Stone.
Assisted by Gabe Stone. And for the Dragons, Markley Renninger.
There's no internet. We can't get Wi-Fi out there. I got it. Huh?
Markley came in as a player.
Yes, he just came in as a player. They took him out and know about it.
So they took him out so they could put him as a player. Kurt Johnson.
All right, I'm back. Goal again here, 5-0. And here comes Colton Markley. He's going forward. Missed. Here goes Markley. Takes a hit with his opposite foot. Shot deflected. Missed. Missed. Shot missed. It's good block. Good defensive. Huh? What was that? Oh, that's what I said before the game. That's all right. Good work. Somebody didn't agree with me. Who was that, Doug? I'm almost there.
Oh,
all
man.
right, here's a free kick. Good position for the Dragons. It's Chino. No, maybe. Shots in, and it's saved, and it's still in. And Winamac's going to clear it out. Oh, and he drops it, falls. Markley puts it back in the center, dangerous position, and it's saved by Hedinger. It's going to be taken by Markley. He's going to take a chance, hits it from distance, and it skips. And that's a tough one. We talked about hard low.
That's exactly the shot you're looking for.
As the goalkeeper, he knows he hates those, so that's what he's going to try to do to the other guy.
He did a nice job of knocking it down, too.
Markley settles, plays it forward to Osborne. Nope, Mikey Richards. Mikey Richards feathers through 2 or 3, 4, 5. And here's a pass in the middle.
Plays it back.
Shot. And there's number 6 for the Dragons.
Bohlenbacher.
Lane Bohlenbacher gets a goal.
Argus goal by Lane.
Great shot by Bohlenbacher. That was a very unselfish pass back.
Winamac substitution, the donut.
Winamac 12 and Winamac 8.
Housing or Lewis.
Could be 13.
Spot out.
All righty. Another goal by the Dragons. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left. 5-6-0. And I tell you what, the boys are on path, just like the girls. And I would pretty much say it's safe to say they're going to take this championship game and going to have a sectional title.
Argus goal was by 15.
Another one for Coach Vanderweel. And there's a foul, and it's Winamac's. Good persistence from Zupin. Lane Bohlenbacher gets another goal, gets come alive. Header, and cleared out by the Dragons. Missed. Wayne Bohlenbacher heads it forward. It's a foot race. He's got the speed. Can he get there? And he can. And he did. Oh, what a hit with the left. 7. Lane Bohlenbacher gets another one. Plain old foot race. And
he lined it up.
The Dragons are having their way with it. And boy, that was a great finish for Lane.
He wanted that left foot all the way.
And who's going out?
Bohlenbacher.
He's taking Bohlenbacher out.
That's
Leave
what
him
happened.
in. Leave him in. Give the guy a hat trick.
He's pulled.
He is all over it. Oh, my word.
Have a seat, kid. You're on fire.
No doubt. Call out the hose. Get out the hose crew to cool him down. And so we got 2 people with braces and 1 with a hat trick so far. For you non-soccer people, brace means 2. Not teeth braces. Dougie's over there. What's he talking about? Yeah, I know you didn't ask, but you were probably thinking it. And there's a foul. Yeah. Well, you can tell that the Dragons and the seniors, Lane Bohlenbacher, is definitely wanting this season to continue. And as of late in this season, he has been all over it.
Yeah, he has.
And, you know, Dougie, that is your nephew. You could be a little bit more excited for him.
I am, man. That was a fantastic goal, wasn't it?
It's kind of nice when we get to broadcast these games. We got both of us have nephews on the team and stuff. And the girls' programs and all that. We have nieces for me and this and that. And junior high for you, your daughter.
Yep.
And my son, and obviously my son here for the JV for the Dragon squad. So it's always nice to be able to watch your family and broadcast for them, especially when they pull out left-footed goals like that. Man, that was a fantastic hit. All right, here he goes. Markley drops it, fakes, goes at an angle. Ellis, Markley, back into Colton Markley, his brother. Turns, he's wanting to take a chance. And he goes all the way across the field. Here comes the Dragons. Shot, and it's going to be over the goal. Kramer. Bohlenbacher has 2. Cameron Markley has 2. And Chino has hat trick for 3. Oh, boy. Same as hockey. It's always been a hat trick, just like in hockey.
Yes.
You can Google that. You can Google that and see.
My mom.
Yeah.
She's your bias, dude.
Yeah, it was hockey always used it as hat trick too, but Ellis.
Argos working it back around the horn here.
Manikowski, senior or junior, thinking about it. Gets it, goes around one, plays it out, and it's a good interception by Winamac. Because you're such a valued rider. That's right.
And
you gotta give it to the fans of Winamac, giving their goalkeeper Hettinger, who's coming out, standing ovation. He's battled super hard. Yes, it's 7-0, but the kid has done a fantastic job for his team all season long, and in this postseason, he's been an absolute star for them.
He's been put in a lot of tough spots tonight. We got a high score, but I mean he's had some point-blank shots rifled.
Yeah, and he's done a fantastic job for them. Kudos to Hettinger. He's just a good kid, and good work tonight. And yeah, it's the score's not always fair, but he's saved quite a bit tonight. Stone gets around him. Gets around another one. Fakes. Goes back to his good left. Puts it on to Cam Markley. Pulls back. Cuts it in. And Stone, they're still hustling. 3.5 minutes left.
Winamac substitution, Watts. Johansson.
Once again, the fans cheering on their boys as they're going off. Number 11. Just a couple seniors going out, getting some younger players a few minutes in the sectional final. It is a loss, but it's still a great memory and some great experience for them.
That shootout versus Caston's a game those kids won't ever forget.
You got that right. I tell you what, I've told a couple people about that game already. I loved broadcasting it, and that was a good time. Kramer puts it forward. Mikey Richards in pursuit. Kramer's going to get there. Can he put it back in the field of play? He does. Devin Allen hits it. Stone. And to be honest, that should be a PK, but with the score line, they're not going to give it. Yeah, they're not going to give that. Even, I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's
you're
PK.
right.
It's and really, when it comes down to it, a foul is a foul. It doesn't matter what score is. But and to say, you know, it's not going to be a big issue.
And if I'm the keeper, I don't think I'm coming out any different after that ball either.
No, and it's the sub keeper. He's just working hard.
Yep.
And that's a silly play by Rettinger. That's an obvious foul. That's a.
I think probably the person that would normally take this is sitting on the bench, so
Yeah.
they kind of have a little discussion about.
Who we got? Number 1. Didona's up there. She's going to put it in, Isabella. Ball in. Here's a chance. Here's a shot, and it's played wide. And
Winamac really wants to get on the board.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Stone intercepts it, plays it forward, and now it's a foot race. Osborne outran. Alrighty.
What do you say? This is a 9th consecutive? Is that what you said?
I think
before?
it is the 9th consecutive for the boys. Is it 8th? Okay. I'm told it's the 8th consecutive for the boys. He's a student.
A very nice streak, nonetheless.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6.
And this is it.
3, 2.
Cross is broke up. And it's great work.
That's the ball game. Dragons are victorious.
Yep, it's a great effort from Winamac. They had their backs against the wall the entire game. They knew that it was going to be a very difficult battle for them. So
they had it very manageable at halftime, 1-0, but
yes.
It just became a little too much bending, and eventually the defense broke, and the onslaught proceeded.
Happens. Yes.
Unofficial stats for tonight's game. Argos wins 7-0. Shots on goal. Argos 10. Winamac 0.
Some good momentum
Argos
heading
10.
forward into the
10.
next weekend's regionals for
Yeah.
the Dragons.
Argos 7. Winamac 2.
All right. Well, at this time, he's going to be calling the Winamac captains over for the game ball after they get done shaking hands with the officials. And Mr. Medic, the principal, is going to be showing them or handing them the game ball, and then he will present the trophy to the victorious Argos Dragons. And it looks like Winamac, as a team, is coming across to get the ball instead of just captains. We're going to see. We'll call for the captains and see what he says. And if they all come over, then they all come over. But as a team, fantastic. They've done great work, worked hard. They're going to hit their fans, do the old line for high fives, and it's been a great game for them and a great season for them and a very good postseason for them. Fantastic work out of the boys.
Yeah, good stuff on the horizon for a Winamac program.
You betcha. So
they had some great fans turn up. For
yeah, I can't say enough about how good the quality of the fans were. Big numbers, and at every game, very positive. And even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, it's been fantastic for them.
We could get Winamac's captains to come to the center field. Winamac captains. Nick Medic, Argos principal, will present the game ball for our Winamac state or sectional runner-ups.
All right, Winamac captains, and here they come. Looks like it's going to be Zupin. And I think it's going to be basically mostly the seniors coming over to get the runner-up game ball. And that was a great game for them. Fantastic work. And
it is
principal.
A big group of upperclassmen here.
It is, and it's going to be hard for them. And they got a bright future. I love the we talked about it last game. They had the kids up at Notre Dame watching a Notre Dame soccer game. You know, that's the stuff you do. You do more than just teach them the game. You teach them about the love and the passion that goes with it. And so here comes the Dragons captains, Osborne, Vanderweel, and Kendig, to receive the sectional trophy. So Dragons, both boys and girls program, come out victorious and have sectional championships again. Trophy case is going to be a little bit fuller, and they're looking to change that nameplate from sectional to regionals. So we're going to see what happens in the following games. And here comes the boys. And there's another one for them. And congratulations to Coach Vanderweel. And out comes the girls with theirs. So they're going to celebrate also. And that's fantastic for them. Great work. And
winning traditions continue here.
Yeah,
at Argos.
I mean, you got to love it. It's great work from them. And all righty.
I have to tear this down.
All right. Well, here we are at the end. They're going to get some pictures taken. We are going to head and close out. Once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in at both schools and fans from both sides. We appreciate all the support and everyone down there at RTC4 TV, right? Is that it? Is that,
you nailed it,
I got
man.
it. Boom. I understand that. There it is. We might as well do that. So, that works. So I appreciate everything and everybody here. Scott Sager, Steve Stricker, the new puppy, everybody at the house there, Carrie and the gang. And, T-Val's down there. Once again, he's going to interview and talk to Todd and the group. So we want to wish everyone a good evening from Eugene Snyder Field, where Dragons take the sectional championship 7-0. Both boys and girls are the champions, and we want to thank everybody and have a good evening.